Now, there has been so many transfers this week, alright, that I've had to do 2 transfer episodes in one weekend. I don't usually do this, as you guys are aware. I do like a transfer rumor midweek, and then I do confirmed transfers and every weekend, basically. But this weekend, I've had to do 2 episodes because I have literally 5 more players I want to talk about, okay, that have now confirmed a move to a new club. As you can notice, I've probably had a shave as well. My skin feels a bit weird, and yeah, hopefully that might stop a few of the comments. Big thank you to you guys for smashing the likes from yesterday's video. You smashed 5,000 likes before midnight, and because of that, I'm here today with this episode as promised. I can make another promise to you guys though. If you want to see another transfer rumor episode on Wednesday, Tuesday, something like that, you guys can decide the date in the comments if you want. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 4,500 likes before midnight tonight, and I'll bring you guys that video this week. Once again, shout out to my normal sponsors, GetGripped.co.uk in the description down below if you want to get yourself any custom controller, any design, do whatever you want. Rossi, 5% discount. In this episode, we've had to do a bit more research. We've got a few players in this one you literally wouldn't have heard of move into a different club, and we want to talk about the deals, alright? Because that's the beauty of the series. Every episode, we seem to cover a player moving to China. Now, Mikel is this one for this episode. You might have heard this one. He did a big, heartfelt letter to all Chelsea staff members, fans, all that stuff. But the midfielder has been at the Stamford Bridge for 10 years, so he's had a really, really big career for them. 374 appearances for the Blues. Mikel joined Chelsea when he was 19 years of age from the Norwegian Premier League. He's done everything with Chelsea, Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues. He's won everything. He's had a fantastic career, and it looks like now he's going to settle down and, end his career in China, obviously earning some decent, good money. This season, he hasn't been playing as much as he would like, and he has admitted that playing time was the factor in his decision to leave. He is 29 years of age. He still has lots of years left in the game. He's done a lot, really, to be honest. He's still 29 years of age. You can get a lot out of him still. Now, obviously, he's actually, he's loving it, right? He's loving the exciting time moving to China and stuff. The league's absolutely on a rise. It's absolutely on a high, and he is looking forward to joining the league. But this is another, Premier League sort. I guess he's like a Chelsea legend slightly in his own little right. He's had 10 years, won 2 Premier League titles, Championship, Champions League, sorry. I mean, that is pretty good, right? 374 appearances for Chelsea, that's huge. But I guess it's been expected, to be honest. It's been rumoured for a year or so. So let's finally move on to the second player. So today we have a player who actually is already making an appearance for his new team, alright? He's already played, so it's still like a few days old or whatever. We have this guy, Wilfred Ndidi. Is that how you pronounce it? I could have got that wrong. But this dude, 20 years of age, has now moved to Leicester, obviously, the just Premier League holders. But he came on to make his debut against Everton the other day, and obviously they went on to win that game. Leicester did so, and Ranieri is basically buzzing. He's actually just so happy for the guy, obviously coming onto the pitch and making such an impact. Wilfred has actually only had 2 training sessions with Leicester before actually making his appearance against Everton. So this guy has been labelled like a ball winner, okay? He's, similar to Kante, I believe, a defensive midfielder. He is used to winning the balls back. He's aggressive. I guess it sort of is a bit of a replacement for Kante. Now, obviously, they signed him for £17 million, which is quite a big deal. It's a big, quite a lot of money, and obviously it's going to be one of the biggest so far in the January transfer window. Obviously, Oscar transfer is the biggest currently, but 70 million, you got to admit, it's still actually pretty decent. He is already playing for Nigeria. Now, he's obviously made 6 appearances for them in a couple of years. He's only 20 years of age, alright? So he has got a long way left to go. And for a 20-year-old to make 61 appearances for Genk, that's pretty impressive. Obviously, he's already played for Leicester. Ranieri's already really happy for him. Apparently, he made a really big impact in the game. I didn't watch it personally, but anyone that did can let me know in the comment section down below. Did he play pretty well? I know Musa did. But yes, he has been labelled as unbelievable in that game. So let's time to move on to the third player. That is probably the biggest money sort of transfer in this episode, I believe. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this next one, alright? But it is a transfer, and he's gone from the same league to the same league, of course. Now, we got Falcu, is that how you pronounce it? I could be so wrong. Now, yesterday's episode, we featured Iturbe, who has obviously moved to Torino. Now, another player from the same club has gone to exactly the same club, right? And it is this dude. Unlike Iturbe's deal yesterday, this is actually a permanent deal. If you guys actually did watch the video I did yesterday, Iturbe's gone to the same club, and he has made a loan move, but this guy, Falcu, whatever his name is, he's gone on a permanent deal. So, what's interesting about this was he actually was loaned to Torino from Roma. He made 15 appearances, scoring 8 goals for Torino on loan, and now they've obviously said, we like what you are, okay, we like you. We don't actually want you on loan anymore. We want to make it a permanent deal, okay? So, this guy obviously now gone to Torino on a permanent basis. Now, should I talk about this player, okay? Because a lot of people won't even know any of this information, probably. Now, let me talk to you about his youth career. I'm just going to name 3 clubs he was at via his youth career, alright? Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus. So if that is not 3 of the biggest clubs in the world to be at for your youth career, I don't know what is. He never actually made an appearance for any of them teams, even Juventus and stuff, not even for the main team. Got loaned out every time. Tottenham, they took him on loan. Then Tottenham signed him on a permanent, made 1 appearance for Tottenham, I believe. Then he was loaned to Southampton, then back to Spain, then to Italy, and now he's actually got a permanent deal with Torino, where he looks like he's actually playing quite well. 8 goals in 15 appearances, that's decent. So obviously there was some sort of thing in the contract to allow Torino to buy him, of course. There was a buy-in option in the contract, and they've taken it up, and now he's a permanent player for Torino. Hopefully he does well. Next one is a really surprising one I'm pretty sure you guys are unaware of. We have Adel Taarabt, and this guy has gone to Genoa, alright? This guy is obviously a former Premier League boy, 5-star skiller, fantastic, talented footballer. Everyone just really doubts his, attitude, says he's lazy and stuff like that. But Taarabt has joined Genoa on an 18-month loan deal in a bid to rejuvenate his career. He joined Genoa, alright, on an 18-month deal, like I said, but in 2015 June, he joined Benfica on a 5-year deal, which is absolutely massive. However, Taarabt actually didn't manage to make a single appearance for the main team, and he got demoted to the B team after a fallout with the club's hierarchy. Oh my god, that's crazy. And this is once again for his attitude, partying, fitness levels and stuff like that. He's had issues with this at pretty much most of his clubs he's been at, I believe. And would you believe it, the guy's actually still 27 years of age. From the big man himself, I missed Italy and now I feel well physically, even though it's been a year and a half since I played. Oh my days. He wants to repay Genoa for believing in him, so that is absolutely huge, guys. He hasn't played in a year and a half, 27 years of age. What has he been doing in Benfica's B team? What a waste. Hopefully he can find his feet again, because everyone knows how talented this footballer really is. Last but not least, we've got to talk about this transfer. I haven't featured in any episode yet, and I do actually want to, but Joey Barton now playing for Burnley once again. This is the second time in a row. He's fallen out with the people at Rangers, obviously. If you guys are unaware, I think he played for Burnley in the Championship. They got promoted. He didn't want to play in the Premier League. He went off to Scotland. Now he is actually back in the Premier League after it not really working out in Scotland too well. The 34-year-old made his debut, alright, since his contract was ripped up at Rangers in the back in November, sorry. Now this is like, it's not really too much of an interesting story. Joe Barton back in the Premier League. It's just, it's one I haven't featured yet, and it's kind of an interesting story, getting his contract ripped up, and obviously at Rangers, the team that he went to from Burnley. Now, obviously, Burnley have now taken it back. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy one. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of transfers this weekend, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Smash 5,000, actually 4,500 likes. I'm out. Have a good weekend. Take it easy. Peace.